Legendary Sam Mills is a semi-finalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! On LCameraTV, make sure you like, subscribe, and share all things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification, man. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I upload randomly, so I don't want you guys to miss out. So definitely hit the bell notification, man. When you see squiggly lines, you know you have been notified. And guys, new glasses alert. I got me some new frames, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. New apparel alert also, you know what I'm saying? I dropped a new design on LCamera on my Spreadshirt account, so definitely check out the design. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. But guys, we got a lot to talk about, man. Sam Mills is a semi-finalist to go into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We definitely got to talk about how much of an impact Sam Mills had on us. You know, some of the competition that he's going to be going against for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And just, you know, the mantra of the keep pounding that the Carolina Panthers, you know what I'm saying, live by. It's a lot to talk about, but it's a really good story, man. So let's get started. So Sam Mills is, you know, a semi-finalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And if you're a Panthers fan, you know how much of an inspiration Sam Mills has, you know, been for us. Obviously, he was a coach for the Carolina Panthers, but he's also a player. You know, his son coached for the team. And he was just, you know, from every account that you hear, man, he was just a great guy, man. You know, positive. You know, it's weird too, man. I'll be seeing, man, the nice guys off the field be the most ferocious linebackers they are, man. And Sam Mills is one of those guys. Everybody who ever talks about him says how great of a person he was, and even Jim Morris said, you know, how that he's the greatest player he ever coached. You know what I'm saying? And it just shows how good of a person he was. And now, mind you, Sam Mills was undersized. He was 5'9" and 3/4", like he says. And teams really didn't want to take a chance on him. They really didn't want to take a chance on him because of his height. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes to show, man, that, you know, you can judge a man by his, you know, physical appearance, but you can't judge a man's heart, man. And he, you know, he was 5'9", but he played like he was 6'10", man, because the guy was amazing. You know, like I said, anybody who talks about Sam Mills says the same thing. He was a great person on the field, but he was a ferocious defender. Obviously, you know, he played for the Saints, which, you know, kind of sucks. But, you know, he was just an amazing player. I think he played 12 seasons and made 5 Pro Bowls. He just was a great player, man. He, you know what I'm saying? And then he persevered. He played great in high school. They didn't want to, you know, give him opportunity. So he went to Montclair, you know what I'm saying, college, and, you know, some small school, whatever. And he balled out. He had like 500 and, you know, 1 tackles in 4 seasons, you know what I'm saying, from freshman to senior. And he balled out there. Still couldn't get an opportunity. He played for the Browns, you know, on the practice squad for a little bit. And they cut him, even though he was a very good player. They even said, you know, the coach said himself that this guy's a good player. We're just cutting him because of size, which to me makes no sense. But, you know, at that point in time, you know, that's how they rated people. So, you know, he got cut. You know, he went to the USFL, you know, and he balled out there. So, you know, which is funny because he played with a college teammate of his, but he balled out there. And then when the USFL folded, you know, he got an opportunity on the Saints because the Saints hired Jim Mora, you know, to be their head coach. And he gave him an opportunity, man, and he definitely lived up to the opportunity. They became the Dome Patrol, him and, you know what I'm saying, some other linebackers on the Saints. And he just was an inspiration, man. Sam Mills was a great guy in general. Like I said, I haven't heard a bad word about him, man. And it's really nice to see somebody, you know, who, you know, really outworks their size, because we get, you know, typecasted, you know what I'm saying, and oh, you're not like, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of it too. Like I usually like taller receivers, but probably the greatest receiver in our history is Steve Smith, you know what I'm saying, which, you know, he was a shorter receiver, but he was just amazing overall. So, you know, it'd be those small dogs that got the most fight in them, man. So shout out to Sam Mills, man. You know, obviously his situation was, you know, at the end was, you know, kind of, you know, it was obviously dire. He had cancer, but even through the cancer, man, they said he was positive. They said he And, you know, and I really appreciate that, man, because I try to be positive, man. I try to look at the positive things because I feel like you can't do anything if you're negative. But he was always positive. He was always upbeat. He was always, you know, looking forward. And you know, they say he was a big part of, you know, when he was coaching, was a big part of the Carolina Panthers going to the Super Bowl that year because of, you know, his you know, mentality, his mantra, and how he was, man. So, Sam Mills, man, you know, shout out to you, man. Obviously, you're a Panther for life. And we gotta respect our legends, man. And I know all the linebackers that are on our team, you know, really respected him and really look up to him and think the world of him because he was a great guy, man. So, Sam Mills, shout out to you, bro. You know, it was you know, a hard thing, obviously, but he just played amazing. He was a great guy. So, you know, I'm happy that he's in this position. But as much as I like Sam Mills, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate everything he did for us, man, this might be a hard situation to get in on this try because there's a lot of people up for it, man. Ed Reed, Torrey Holt, Zach Thomas, you know, Isaac Bruce, Tony Gonzalez, John Lynch, Egrin James. There's a lot of names, you know, that are semifinalists in this situation. So he might, you know, get the short end of the stick, whatever, and no pun intended, obviously. But, you know, he might, you know, be the odd man out, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully he can get in. But, you know how it goes, man. Obviously, I think Tony Gonzalez will be one of the people selected, Ed Reed, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be tough because, like I said, there's a lot of good players on that list. But, you know, you just got to hope for the positive things, man. And, you know, even if he doesn't get in this time, I know he'll get in eventually because he was a great player. And nobody can deny that. And, you know what I'm saying? He was also a great guy. He had no off-the-field issues or anything like that. So, you know, but that kind of, you know, how the cookie crumbles sometimes, man, with the Hall of Fame in general is because, you know, some people, it takes a really long time to, you know, to get in. Obviously, you know, Terrell Owens, it took 3 years. And there's a few people that just, now mind you, the Terrell Owens thing, you could say, you know, that wasn't fair and all that stuff. But there's tons of people, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, are great players and should be in the Hall of Fame. And it takes them a little while just because, you know, maybe they just didn't get called or maybe, you know, multiple reasons why. So, you know, even if he doesn't get into this opportunity, I'm just happy that he's up for it. And I do believe at some point he will get in. I just, like I said, man, you know, it kind of sucks, obviously, because there are so many people up for it right now, you know, to be finalists. But, you know, it's, like I said, I do believe he'll get in one day, man. And it's, you know, patience is a virtue. And a lot of times we tend to get impatient, you know what I'm saying, especially with players that used to play on our team, especially players that had an impact on us or our team in general, and you want, you know what I'm saying, them to come up first. But, you know, like I said, patience is a virtue, man. Just because it's not coming now doesn't mean it's not coming at all, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Sam Mills, you know, will probably tell us that, you know, you got to knock down, you know, get back up and keep pounding, man. And he's in, obviously, like I said, he would definitely, you know, in my opinion, get in. But, you know, like I said, this is a really hard batch, really, you know what I'm saying, very talented batch. You know, obviously Ed Reed was amazing. Tony Gonzalez was amazing. You know, so, you know, it's definitely a talented bench. You know what I'm saying? So, and some guys have Super Bowl rings. That's also, you know, alters the playing field too because, you know, winning matters. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been like that. Winning definitely matters. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Tom Brady's definitely going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer because winning matters. And he's also a good quarterback. I'm not saying he's not, but winning does matter. Winning Super Bowls, you know, having rings on your finger, stuff like that, all, you know, dictates, you know, when you get put in or when you get put out. You know, so, you know, definitely I think Sam Mills will get in, but I'm not necessarily sure it's this opportunity. But it is just happy that, you know, he's being thought of and he's getting, you know, and they put him in. He got to the semifinalists, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy for him, man. I definitely think he deserves it. And eventually I think he will get in. But, you know, sometimes you're just in a bad situation, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're between a rock and a hard place. Whereas you're a really good player, but you're around or you're going, you know, you're getting tested around very good players in itself. So, and some have championship rings that you don't. And some played longer than that you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, because Sam Mills was kind of, you know, was definitely, you know, typecast because of his size. So, you know, Tony Gonzalez's long career, you know, kind of trumps, you know, Sam Mills' you know, situation because obviously he played for so long. He went to so many Pro Bowls, stuff like that. Ed Reed winning a Super Bowl ring. You know, so it definitely alters things, definitely changes things. But I definitely think, like I said, Sam Mills will get in it eventually. So one of the greatest things that Sam Mills has left this team, the Carolina Panthers, just in general, is, you know, the keep pounding mantra. You know what I'm saying? That was something he stated, and it's been riding with the team, you know, since then. Obviously, we have it on the back of our jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Panthers players, obviously. I'm not a Panthers player, but just in general, I'm a Panthers fan. And, you know, it makes me proud when I see the Cam Newton jersey that I have, you know what I'm saying? I see the keep pounding on the back of Stitch, because it just, it fits this team so well. And the reason why I say that is because Cam Newton got in a car accident and he played. You know, Cam Newton barely is injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the type of players we have that, you know, fight through injury and work hard and you know what I'm saying, are just stand-up guys in general. You know, we have Walter Payton Man of the Year, and obviously Thomas Davis. We have, you know, a Walter Payton Man of the Year, you know, nominee in Greg Olsen. You know what I'm saying? We have so much good guys on our team. And also, you know, the type of play we have, you know, run the ball, defense. That is you know, that's just how, you know, we play football. You know what I'm saying? Ron Rivera, under his tutelage, it's always been run heavy, you know, defense. Run heavy defense. Now, mind you, this year, it has not been, you know, like that. Our defense hasn't been as good as it has in years past. But it just seems like, you know, that is something that's going to travel with us. And even though, you know, we're slipping up this year, I think we will get back to that, you know, that mantra, that mindset, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, the nicest people are the most, you know, ravenous people on the field. And obviously Luke Kuechly you know, fits that mold too. Everybody calls him Clark Kent off the field because he's a nice guy. He, you know, treats everybody right. But then he gets on the field and he's a terror. So, you know, it's just, you know, it's crazy how, you know, that mantra, you know, defines this team in so many ways. And I think it's a really good mantra in general. So, you know, like I said, Sam Mills, the family, the Mills family, whatever, you know, shout out to y'all. Obviously, like I said, you know, he's going to be, he might not make it this time, but we all know that eventually he will be a Hall of Famer. And, you know, like I said, I think the linebackers really look up to him. They really, you know what I'm saying, understand what it is, you know what I'm saying, as far as the keep pounding mantra. I think they really think of how great a player he is. Now, mind you, it's funny, too, because there's multiple players that played not just linebacker, but just football in general, you know what I'm saying, that were undersized. Obviously, Shaq Thompson, they say he was a tweener. You know, they didn't know if he should be a running back, a safety, or whatever have you. He's playing linebacker. He's playing pretty good, too. You know, Zach Thomas, he was a short linebacker. He played really well, too. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, you know, it's amazing how, you know, they would say you're not the right size, you're not the right speed. You know, obviously Josh Norman, they was like, he's too slow to play corner. And obviously he's playing corner pretty well. So it's like, they always tell you, hey, you don't fit this mold, you don't fit that mold. But then when a person puts their mind to it and that person, you know, gives it all, it works out, man. So like I said, shout out to the Mills family. You know, if Sam doesn't get in right now, I know eventually he will get in. And, you know, he's been obviously a vital part to the Carolina Panthers, man. And I know he touched, you know, a lot of Panthers fans with his mindset and his, you know, his ability. So shout out to the Mills family again, man. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to get in the comment section, man. Let me know how y'all feel about Sam Mills and if him getting in the Hall of Fame or possibly getting in the Hall of Fame or being a semi-finalist in the Hall of Fame in general. You know what I'm saying? Show love to Sam Mills and everything he did for the Panthers, because we all know, man, he was a great player for us and he definitely, you know, left an imprint on our team. So shout out to Sam Mills family again, man. So get in the comment section, let me know about that. Check out the LCameraTV apparel. Like I said, a new design, man. Show love to the new design, man. If you copy design, obviously take a picture of it, send it to my Instagram. You know, tag me at LCamera25 so I can, you know, see it on Instagram. Just give y'all shout outs, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We get shirts, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff. Definitely show love to the apparel, man. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Patreon page. That link is also in the description below. You know, exclusive content, shout outs, blooper reels, all kinds of cool stuff is going to be on the Patreon page. So definitely show love to that. You know what I'm saying? Join the Patreon. You already know. And check out my dog Renan. His video is going to be at the very end of mine, at the end screen. Very funny dude, very talented dude, man. And I think you guys really like his stuff. Like I said, we're going to do more collaborations. Definitely be on the lookout on his page, because again, I might do something on his page, he might do something on my page, You never know. You know what I'm saying? Share all your Panther family, friends, anybody Panther related, anybody football related. Y'all already know LCameraTV is rocking with Panther Nation. Panther Nation rock with LCameraTV. Thank y'all for always supporting. Thank y'all for everybody who showed love in the comment section about, you know, me basically speaking my mind on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's also some people that are gonna, you know, say, you know, not like what I say and stuff like that, whatever, and just in overall talk trash. But I think y'all that are loyal to me, I think y'all that, you know, rock with me, and even if y'all don't agree with what I say, y'all, you know, respect that's my opinion, and you know, show love to me in general, man. So shout out to y'all. Like I said, new glasses alert, new apparel alert, man. Definitely caught some apparel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.